One day, a man named Paul accidentally landed on an island inhabited by dwarfs. His entire body was tied up with ropes, even his size 35 canvas shoes were locked up. Paul let out a thunderous shout, and a wooden post tore out of the ground. As he stood up, he felt like he was dreaming. Just then, a general on horseback approached and attacked him with a spear. Several dwarf soldiers joined in, throwing hooks at Paul and tugging on his large hips. Unable to bear it, Paul collapsed to the ground and fainted. When he regained consciousness, he found himself tied to a cart being slowly dragged into the land of dwarfs. The locals, thinking he was a giant monster, rushed out to see him. Upon arriving at the palace gates, Paul was decorated with garlands. Even the learned princess had never seen such a huge man. The next day, Paul was taken to the fields, where he plowed the land by pulling a cart. Suddenly, assassins from an enemy nation attacked the palace. The general quickly ordered Paul to return to the palace. Without hesitation, Paul ran at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. The general instructed Paul to kneel down and then leaped from his back to save the princess alone. He commanded his troops not to interfere. But Karl, knowing the general was just showing off, secretly unlocked Paul's chains and begged him to help save the princess. Paul acted immediately. He picked up 2 assassins, spun them around, and flung them into a pond. Just like that, he saved the princess. When the general arrived, the fight was already over. The princess gratefully thanked Paul, while the king was still trapped inside the burning palace. Paul rushed back to rescue him. He tried to reach into the flames but burned his hand. Karl suggested they needed water to put out the fire. Paul agreed, and did something that shocked everyone. He removed his giant pants and urinated on the burning palace. It was a bit embarrassing, but at least it saved the king's life. Subscribe for next part.